everybody, it's Elizabeth from the Traverse City Lactation Company and Doula Service, and today we're going to talk about introducing bottles and pace bottle feeding. One of the biggest questions that I get is when to introduce a bottle. Introduce a bottle between 2 and 4 weeks, but most of the time my clients start about 3 weeks in the middle, just like you were throwing a pizza into the oven. It says 6 to 18 minutes, you're gonna do 17. So just to let you know, that's about the common time that people start introducing a bottle. Do you have to introduce a bottle? You do not. If you are not returning to work and do not intend to be leaving your baby, you do not need to introduce a bottle if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you and your situation. How to introduce a bottle. So there's 2 ways to do this generally. One way is to nurse your baby and then take a very small amount of breast milk, like a half an ounce to an ounce, and then give that to baby after the feeding. The second way is to give the baby a full feeding, which is about 2 to 3 ounces, and that will be in place of the breastfeeding. In that case, you as the mother would need to pump to make up for that lost feeding. So one thing with bottles that you want to look out for is you want to look for one that has a smooth taper like this. This mimics the breast very well and how the breast goes into the mouth. Also keeps that nice latch with the lips at the end. And most of the time this is what works, in my opinion, the best, but not always. And so starting a feeding then to introduce baby. So your instinct, especially as a dad, and sometimes as a mom, is to cradle your baby just like you would with nursing and offer the bottle. But this is not the best way to do this. The best way to get your breastfed baby to take a bottle is to take the bottle. You'll first want to, just like when you started off breastfeeding, you'll want to just let a little bit of milk out of the nipple. Let baby kind of explore it, smell it, rub it against their lips, and you want to let them be upright like this while you're doing this. This is part of paced feeding, but kind of rub it against their lips just like you did with your nipple when you first started breastfeeding. Eventually they're gonna open their mouths up wide, and that's when you want to let them latch on to the nipple of the bottle. If they take it away, shake their head back and forth, that's okay. You can try again later. It doesn't mean that they're not gonna get it. It just means right now it's brand new. So with a paced feeding though, you want your baby to be upright like this. This allows the baby to control the feeding and the flow rate, and it helps them feel in control. So you can do this upright. Another way is to lean them kind of downward in this way, but you want to make sure that you don't tilt the bottle in any way. You want to keep it horizontal to your baby. And then another position is to lean them up against your chest and do it that way, again keeping that bottle nice and horizontal to their mouth. I hope that that was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great day, guys.